Greetings and welcome back to the Hogs of War Let's Play. In this part, Hagrid and Wallace are now heroes. I'm not sure what kind of heroes, just heroes. Maybe they're superheroes, maybe they're war heroes. No, they're just war heroes. But we are in the final island, if you don't include the Isle of Swill, and that is Austria. First mission is High and Dry, a mission that I don't really have very fond memories of. I mean, its secondary objective is very humorous. There's these toilets that you have to blow up, and they make a squeal noise for some reason, like someone's in there when you blow them up. I don't know. And each one drops a medal. The medals are on the other side of the map, and that was the first time I accidentally blew up a medal by trying to use a jetpack on them to try and land on it, and then I ended up blowing one up, and I remember getting very angry. We're against, I think it's 5 commandos, maybe it's 4, we'll find out soon. They're all hidden, they're all very annoying, they all take forever to take their turns because they love swimming. Thankfully I didn't really get that issue this time. Very often when I do this mission, they like to swim across like the longest bit of the water and then take their turn with like 1 second left. So I'm trying to airstrike them because that's like what our heroes have now. It's a great weapon. I'm trying to use the airstrike to blow them up and the toilets at the same time. I'm trying to wow, he went miles in the air. That's a world record broken. Okay, so it is five commandos. Yeah, we're trying to blow up like as quickly as we can, trying to make sure there's as few enemy pigs when we go pick up our medals, so we're not losing as much. One strategy that I've done this time, which is fairly new, is to jet back into the roof, like through the chimney of that metal building. There's a door you meant to blow up, but in order to not waste a turn, I wanted to hide in there. The reason why being in there is so useful is there's a it's a good place to take cover. The enemy pigs like to target it a lot, and every time you kill a enemy pig in this level, a guided missile drops, and a guided missile is pretty difficult to aim sometimes, but it does 70 damage, which is a lot for a weapon, so it can be very useful. Now I'm wondering, is this going to go straight through him, or is this actually going to hit? Because we know what it's been like for me with rocket launchers, but thankfully that one did hit. Oh, and he landed on the tiniest bit of land in the water. I don't know what it is with these shots. But yeah, I do remember this mission giving me much more grief when I was whenever I've played it before. Surprisingly, this only took I think like 2 attempts. The hard mode version is definitely much harder because all the enemies are heroes. But like, look at this pig. He's taking absolutely forever because he just wants to use like a TNT on me, and he's He's just slowly swimming through the water. Oh, and he just wants to use a bazooka like that. Oh, I didn't know you could. Well, did that damage me or him? Landing on a pig in the water. Yeah, I think usually it's the Russian team that's meant to be the drunk like stereotype in this game, but I think the Germans are doing that today. Yeah, we've that's one other pig we can get rid of. Now we can just might as well just see what we can do with this grenade. I am picking up the well, that didn't go as planned. I am picking up the rocket launchers just so they don't have to. A neat little trick in this level is at the back of the map on the enemy side, like not where this pig is, but on the other side. If an enemy pig falls down there, they get a bit confused, and for a few turns, unless if there's a pig nearby, they'll walk up the hill slightly, try and shoot a bazooka, but shoot it into the wall and damage themselves. And then, depending on what happens, they might do it quite a few times. Fortunately, Mr. Bean is not doing so well. But Hagrid's not really in the position to heal him, so we're just going to have to take that risk and take out a pig before they take out Bean. So we've got to position ourselves carefully so we can fire it out of the chimney. Only I completely messed that up. But you know what, actually? Getting launched straight out of the out of the building isn't too bad. It's a big shame that that I probably took a load of damage from that. And I have to say, Mr. Bean has been incredibly lucky to avoid that that grenade. Thankfully, they didn't bother detonating it until it, and then it just drowned. I'm hoping this will, yeah, drawn the fire away from Mr. Bean. So now Wallace is taking some hits, but what's not so bad actually about being down there is when the pigs do use their TNTs on you, sometimes they back up into the water, and then the pigs, when they back up into the water, they kind of turn and they end up swimming backwards, but in an arc and go straight back down, back into the back to basically where they were, and they get hit by the TNT as well. I don't think I don't know if we'll be seeing it here because they're angled in such a way like this, but a bit closer. Like, he did take a little bit of damage there, so that's helpful at least.
Yes, sir. What's that?
So I think what we're gonna go do now is we're just gonna go hide. We'll bravely run away, but let's go grab the medals first. We need to get promoted. We need our fancy spinning Dreidel medals. And then we can go back to the beating of German pigs. But now Mr. Bean's poisoned. So I'll just wait till it's his turn, I think, and we'll just heal him again, I think. Unless if Qui-Gon's gone to save the day. Nah, he seems fine. We'll just blow up Lighthouse with a good old TNT. Probably knock him away from Qui-Gon. Well, he's... Well, I meant to say Mr. Bean, but because we knocked him right next to Qui-Gon. Now Hair Gel's taking his time by swimming a long way around instead of just doing something faster. Taking him forever with this turn, I guess now. Move, sloth! Okay, so this time I think they've learned from their mistakes and they're like, yeah, let's not use the bazooka right next to a pig. Let's make some distance this time. Yeah, unfortunately I did like take 80 health off Hagrid just from that one mistake. Again, I don't want to take any chances here. They do have a means of theoretically doing enough to kill Shrek when he's at that health, so we do have to keep our pigs nice and healthy. Thankfully they don't know the trick with the cluster grenades, so they always mess them up.
To the enemy. Does that mean me? Hey, come on then.
But I'm thinking now maybe... Nope, we're still going to heal him. Okay. I was thinking... Because it comes to a point where we can't just keep a circle of healing, we're going to have to just start taking them out. I do like how they spin in the air, it's not just like flown in a direction. It's very cartoony. But Shrek's going to enact his revenge with a simple sniper shot.
I was hit fair and square.
Imagine Shrek with the sniper rifle. Be an interesting change to the films. Not sure what he'd really do though. Just maybe he would have sniped the dragon. I don't know. Now Hedgel actually just doesn't know what to do. Leaving it to the last second just to fire a bazooka, which
You are in the past tense.
completely missed. Like that was just a flat out panic shot. I think I decided it's too dangerous for you, Mr. Bean. We're gonna have to heal you up again. Takes that right in the mouth. Cured his indigestion too. Now is Lighthouse gonna miss his bazooka, or is he just...
Where are your papers?
Oh no, he did a decent shot. Take notes, hair dry, or whichever hair you are. Unfortunately, he's left himself a little too open. We can just shoot him and make him even more open by opening up his guts and serving them to... I don't know, do pigs eat each other in this world? That'd be really dark and a very breakneck change of tone. We'd be going back to the older concept where everything was much darker and like sad and more World War One. But I don't think there was any cannibalism in World War One, at least not that I know of.
There it comes.
Okay, I don't think he realizes what he's meant to do anymore, because he's just shooting. He's like, yeah, take that later, as I survived longer than you. Hagrid's gone back to his steel hut. He upgraded his wooden hut for a steel one after it got burnt by the Death Eaters. Interestingly, in the PC version, that house has a TV and an old pig sleeping in a chair.
This will send you home.
Oh, that achieved nothing. Just achieved something for us, thankfully. It's always good to be very thankful in this game when something good happens. The Hogs of War gods will smile upon you as they grant you some free damage. Yeah, I think we're almost ready to wrap this up. Just get ourselves a little bit of extra damage to make finishing off a bit easier. And then if we don't mess up this cluster grenade, he should be dead. And we messed it up, so he's not dead. Don't you ever get tired of always being wrong, Marge?
Be ready for your death.
Don't worry, I'm ready for death. I'm just terrified about what happens afterwards. I think if there's one thing I have to properly fear, it would be that. The not knowing of what happens after death. The idea that everything you do could be for nothing is very... It's very unsettling. But before I fill anyone else up with anxiety, let's segue onto a more happy topic. We won the mission! And we got some lovely promotion points. We might have enough for another hero. I don't think we do, actually. I think we're still on 2. Which is a big shame, because I would have really liked to have a 3rd hero for this. I think we would have had one, actually, if it wasn't for the glitch, which is a big shame. But oh well. See you in the next part.